Your Excellencies, friends of the Arctic, sisters and brothers. Honorable Mr. Grimson, it's a great pleasure to be here, so thank you for the invitation. And to our Japanese host, thank you very much for your warm welcome. It's truly an honor to be here in Japan. My home is in the Arctic. The Arctic is vast, and it's far from here. The beauty of the Arctic is hard to describe in words, so thank you very much for the beautiful pictures. On one side, the Arctic is a place of peace and cooperation. The 8 Arctic states have many years ago signed the Ilulissat Declaration that we would like to have peace in the Arctic. All states still expresses support for low tension in the Arctic area. On the other hand, we know that the geostrategic placement of the Arctic, and especially the place that I call home, namely Greenland, is located between 2 great powers. On one hand, we have the United States, and on the other hand, we have Russia. And the war in Ukraine and on European soil has only heightened the tension in the Arctic. Many have argued how Arctic exceptionalism is dead. The Arctic is a place of competitive influence, and at the same time, an arena for competitive countries to collaborate on common issues and common challenges. We all feel the consequences of the climate change. We all care about the well-being of the people living in the Arctic. We all need sustainable economic growth and a green transition. In Greenland, we would like to create local jobs with international investments. We would like to see more tourism coming in Greenland, more green energy, and more extractive industry. And even though we have self-rule in Greenland, we share many responsibilities still with Denmark. Not all decisions have involved representatives of Greenland to the extent that we want in Greenland. And as a representative of Greenland in the Danish Parliament, I have many examples of this. At the same time, we see that the interest in Greenland is massive. Many countries have established diplomatic offices in Nuuk in recent years. First it was Iceland, then came United States, soon EU will come, and many more are planning to do the same. We feel the interest in the Arctic, in Greenland. We feel the interest in natural resources from fish stocks, in tourism, and in access to the land. And however, the most important resource that we have in Greenland are the people of the land, and especially our children and our youth. And then we need to ask ourselves, how can we ensure that decisions are being made regarding our country involving us, the people of the Arctic? How do we ensure free, prior, and informed consent with all this massive interest in the Arctic? The motto for Greenland has been nothing about us without us. It's been a very important part of my work representing Greenland at the Danish Parliament, nothing about us without us. And we now take more direct part in more negotiations concerning our land, on our security, our future, and our people. Early involvement with an easy access to understandable material is very important in order to have nothing about us without us. This is whether it's mineral projects or whether it's access or a different collaboration in the Arctic. The willingness to engage with local communities is essential for success in the Arctic. By respecting and following the guidelines of United Nations Declaration for the Rights of Indigenous Peoples and the ILO Convention 169, we thereby can make sure that involvement can be successful. Making decisions in our land should be made by us. Respecting international laws, the people of the Arctic, and the needs of the Arctic states is very key in collaboration with the Arctic. But the Arctic is open for collaboration. And with these words, I just want to say thank you very much in Greenlandic, arigato.